everyone, welcome to my channel, and today the video is going to be comparison between two brands, the multichrome liners. And I already did dedicated video about my older collection which I have from Colorpop, and there is a 5 of them or 6 of them, so I'm going to put it in description box. So if you're really interested to see the details about these liners, multichrome liners from Colorpop, you're more than welcome to check it out on my full tutorial where I swatch them in my eye, and I even create a look using all of them. But my idea today concentrate more in the Moira liners, multichrome liners, which I have 5 of them, and create a looks with them, and at the same time compare with Colorpop Multichrome, see what's the difference, if there is a difference, who shifts more, who has a different undertone, which one I generally are going to like it. I have no idea. I use and abuse from Colorpop liners, so I'm very familiar with it. But about the Moira one, this is going to be my first time. So two of the multichromes, two brands. And if you're not interested in my swatches and creating a look, you can actually go at the end of my tutorial and see my overview about these two brands. And by any chance, if you don't know me, my name is Angelica, and I'm also a dance instructor who loves to dance and teach, and my channel, it has a lot of aspects. The first things, obviously, I'm doing a lot of tutorials about makeup, and normally it's a colorful makeup with a new touch, and I create so many looks, doing review of many palettes, also reviewing another products like highlighter, blushes, foundations, concealer, and so on. But also, what is my channel is about? It's about skincare. And as you see, my skin is so improved. And let me tell you something. Most of my skin routine is Korean brand. And I'm not affiliated. I don't put any codes. I don't have it. So this is all my experience. What I really think is work for my skin type. By the way, my skin type is dry, combined skin. But let me tell you, a lot of products, Korean products, it's for both of the type of the skin, even for oily skin. Or, of course, they have, if you have acne problem, if you have a mature skin, there is different, of course, type of needs we need, or redness. But let me tell you something. What I like about Korean brand, there is so many of them, and I keep trying to do experiment with them. And the other thing, they have a powerful ingredients. I used to buy a lot like very expensive brands, and of course concerned about ingredients, but when you start to compare ingredients, I even find out that in Korean brand, most of the time they have a very similar ingredients and less chemical ingredients. So, and at the same time, Koreans, they don't stay still. They're very progressive, and they're very progressive with their technology. They really innovate a lot of products, which, for example, the latest products they have, which you put first steps before you put any of your serum, and it's allowed to go to the deeper layer of the skin. I can talk about a lot. Check it out, my latest video. I pack and talk about the products, the reason why I bought them. So this is one of my famous topic as well in my channel. Another topic in my channel, it's traveling. I travel in a 5-star hotel, villa, apartment, wherever I go. I do review about that destination, talk about this, and so on. If it's a 5-star hotel, I will tell you all about the hotel, about service, food, apartment, how I like it or not, show you the beach area, the rooms, of course, where you eat, what you have for breakfast, for dinner, for lunch, everything. And at the end, I will tell you my opinion about this hotel, so you more than welcome check it out. And at the same time, if I go to villa and in other places, I will show you where I stay and what I do. And at the same time, I will rate places where I go, especially the restaurants. And that is another area what I do in only my shorts. It's rating of restaurants here in Canada, in Toronto, and outside wherever I travel. And the last aspect what I do is creating a hairstyle. And I do that with my daughter. We create so many looks. So you're more than welcome to come and watch our shorts or our full tutorial where we talk about more details how to do it. And I normally tell you the full tutorial, it's a real deal compared to the short. That's what I do in my channel. In case you don't know anything about me, now you know. And if in case you don't like makeup, I'm sure you're going to find interesting aspect which is including my channel. Let's start to compare two brands, which is Moira and Colorpop Multichromes. Let's start. Hey, because the names kind of go away with this kind of colors, so I need to check it out on my phone. And the first color is going to be Pixie, and I already did a video, so I know about these colors a lot and I use them. So it's not really pink, it's more reflected with gold. As you see, it's a little bit pinkish, but most of them is really gold. So I'm going to do a thicker line. We're not going to stop a lot. So this is the Pixie. Then the other one, which really reflected with pink and purple, is Acting Up. So, and as you see, it's more reflected with purple. Let me do it better job so you can see it better. And again, watch my full tutorial about this liners. It's Power Trip, very similar with Wild Idea. So Power Trip, and it's reflected with also purple and turquoise. Ventura, this is more, I would say, leaning more to the bluish color, purplish, but this one, Power Trip, is reflected more than this guy. Okay, next one is a Movie Star. We're going to be very fast. This is a Movie Star, is very light and gold orange, I would say. And the last one is a Wild Idea, greenish one, very beautiful, one of my favorite one. So this is the 6th shade from Colorpop, and now I'm going shades from Moira. So the first shade is going to be 02, and it's called Chrome. I'm going to continue to swatch it at the same hand, so we will see the difference of reflection. This is a very, very light. I wanted to use it in my waterline. So look at this color. It's really like chameleon. It's reflected with green, blue, I would say green, blue, and it has like a lot of kind of shimmers inside. So look at this. So this is how it's look like. Oh, 9 bus. This color is much brighter, obviously. Let's swatch together. This is a beautiful reflection. It's like a neon, I would say. And it's reflected with blue, purple, blue and purple, I would say. This is the main, but very, very neon color. This is beautiful one. Also green. Let's see what kind of green is that. Is number 7, and it's called RHEA, if I pronounce correctly. So this is the color. I like how they even do, like they are different colors, the same as the multichromes. So, and this one, so this is a Colorpop and this is a Moira. And this is very similar color, I would say. Look at this. So I would say they're pretty identical. So we hit the jackpot. I think this is and this very similar. Wild Idea from Colorpop and RHEA from Moira, pretty the same. And this is your evidence. This one, and this one is this one. Do you see any difference? Look, maybe this one, the Colorpop smudge a little bit darker, but honestly, they're identical. We have this color from Moira 04, ELECTRA. 04, ELECTRA. So beautiful box. This is how LINERS look like. Let's see. So I think it's going to be, so let's compare with this guy. No, it's completely different. So the from Colorpop is reflected with orange, This one reflected with orange. This is reflected with a very light green, I would say. So they're not similar at all. Yeah. So look at that. Number 10, it's called Ultra. This is how the box look like. And this is how the liners look like. Why it's white? Because I think it has a white base. So let's see Ultra. Wait. Oh, really? They're very soft. So you have to be careful. They're pretty soft. So look at this one. Definitely it's with a light base, and that's what I was looking for. I want to buy something with a lighter base, so use it as my waterline. And it's reflected with purple, kind of bluish, I would say. So this is the whole collection. Two actually collections from Colorpop and from Moira. And from here we have Moira, and from here we have Colorpop. By looking like this, of course, Colorpop has more vibrant colors, but because I choose this kind of colors, not because they don't have another one. I'm sure in the website you can find with a darker base. My concern is how they're going to behave on the eye. Are they too soft compared to Colorpop? Let's see. And I think I'm going to go swatch these two colors on my eyes to see if there is a difference. So let's again enjoy just the look of this multichromes. I already tried, so let's see again. I'm going to sit closer. So this is Moira 07 RHEA, and I'm going to put it on this eye. This is how it is. Look at this. And then Colorpop Wild Idea. I'm going to just do it again for you and see if you see the difference. So look at this. So this is Moira, and this is Colorpop. Let me know if you see the difference. I don't really see the difference, but I think this is a smudge lighter. But visually, because it's so reflected, you can't really see it. So I just want to know these two colors are pretty the same. So, and as I told you, I'm going to continue to use another 4 colors to create the look. So since we already put this one, that's fine. So I know these 2 colors are very light. 3 colors is very light. So I'm going to use this blue one. This blue one is pretty pigment. So I'm going to use it underneath my eye. Like that. And that one is a very new one. And I can tell you right now, so this color compared to Colorpop, this color doesn't have a dark base. If I'm compared with Ventura from Colorpop, it has a very dark base. So look at this base. So I'm going to do, I think I'm ended up going to compare 2 of them. So let me just put it for you so you can see what I'm talking about. It's also bright, but you see how this is more vibrant. It has this reflection. Well, this one has reflection as well, but I think this is a deeper color. Also pretty similar one. Look at this. And just make it like this. Where's my nail? Look at this. Also pretty similar. Okay, so this is 2 colors here from Moira. So we have green one, which is called RHEA number 7, and we have Buzz number 9 from Colorpop Wild Idea, which is green, and Ventura, which is blue. So look at this. So do you see the difference? I think I have more vibrant look with Moira. I think the blue one reflected more fiery, and green even reflected more fiery, like a bit stronger reflection. Whereas Colorpop also have the wild one, the green one reflected also pretty good. Well, the blue one doesn't reflect as much as this one as with Neon color, but still very similar to that color. so you can tell me if you see the difference. And today I didn't even plan to do that. It's just to happen because I was seeing similarity with the color. And I think the other may be similar, but it's not similar as we see it here. This is more orangey. This is more like very yellow color, but still we're going to compare since we're doing this for electric from Moira, and from Colorpop, it's a movie star. So electric movie star. So let's start with electric. Is pretty light. Okay, I think I'm going to go right here like this since we want to really compare them. And it's very, very bright. Let me put it kind of in the corner. Can you see it? It's so light. I don't know. And now, maybe the Colorpop is even better because it's more visible. Movie star from Colorpop. Let's put it the same way. Definitely it has more orangey. And definitely I can see more because it has more colors. So this is two colors. Electric and movie star. Let me do even more. But I think it doesn't matter how much more I do. Still, I prefer in these two colors, I prefer the movie star. It's smoother, it's laid down nicer, and it's more visible. Well, this one is pretty light. It's not bad, but if I have to choose, I'll pick this one. I just put some mascara to look in front of you more presentable. So far, these two I prefer from Moira, green and purple, which are very vibrant. Blue with purple, I would say. While in Colorpop, I prefer the movie star, this orange color. So it's 2-1 now. 2-1. We left with two colors. And these two colors are very, very light. So we have this a light color and this green a light color. Yeah. So we can compare anything, to be honest. So these two colors is going to be just by itself. And I'm going to go and do my waterline, and this color is 02 Chroma. That's the color, Chroma. And I'm going to go with you line, and honestly I don't see much. Let me see. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, it's reflected with green, purple, but I'm going to show you over here as well how it's reflected. You see it? So to make sure you see the reflection, I'm going to go like that. It's a very beautiful. I would even like to use it as I use it right now. And now another one, very light as well. This is the last color we're going to use today, Ultra number 10. To see the color. So this is kind of like a green, and this is more neony purple bluish. Very, very beautiful. I like it. So I'm going to go like that more, and I'm going to even put under that, give more kind of boost to that color. And that's it. That's the whole colors. I didn't swatch the other Colorpop. As I told you, I have a full tutorial. You can more than welcome to check it out. But this is how it's going to look like. You know what I'm going to do? I brought the new highlighter from Fresh Prince, California Fresh, and I'm going to grab this color, and I'm going to just go put it over here, and I'm going to do the same thing over here, and then I'm going to grab this beautiful pinkish, and I'm going to go, you know what, maybe even with the finger is better. Look at this color. And I'm going to just stop it, tap, I use it as a highlighter today. I mixed this two. And I did for my nose the gold one. So, you see how this one is now reflected even more when you add this. Let's do more for my nose. Let's grab more. Okay, I think that's it. That's what I want to create today. 80, but at the same time, and you know what I will do the last? Oh, I didn't use the waterline. Since here we use number 2 chrome, here we're going to use ultra, my waterline. I forgot completely. And then we're going to see, and I think when you put it over even like this darker shade, this dark shade become as a fire. So this is the waterline. It's not as much visible I was expecting like my waterline. Let me check in my mirror what I see. It's a beautiful reflection. I think in the mirror I see much more than I see in the camera. Maybe because the light doesn't hit. But there is a color here. There is a color. There is a beautiful, vibrant color. This is going to be my final look. So we use in this eye everything Moira. Here we compare some 3 shades from previous Colorpop collection. This one, the orange one, the purple and green. And the rest, the inside one I use from Moira as well. So this is how it's ended up my creation. So for my lips, very quickly, you know how I love to mix everything. So I use 2 liners. First I use from LA a very bright color which called Pop. And then I put on top Juvia's Place liner called Sweet Nothing. Then I use Pat McGrath lipstick Polaroid, very like beautiful, like this, like a orangey beautiful color. This is one of my favorite lipstick. And then on top, a little bit in the middle, I put from Huda Beauty Snobby. This is the older lip gloss. I told you I love Huda Beauty older lip gloss. I have a lot of them, so I use them. That's how I create this lipstick, and this is how it's going to look. All this shifting, all these colors. So I think that's it. Let me do overview what I think about the collection, what I find the difference, what I think about each of them, Colorpop or Moira. Okay, let's talk about overview, what I think about these 2 brands, Colorpop and Moira. I think they both nice. If you look at this all shades, they're all shifting, some of them less shifting like Aventura from Colorpop, than this color which is Buzz, I think Buzz. So it depends on what you prefer. But the quality wise, they're both beautiful, Moira or Colorpop. If I'm talking about with the darker undertone shades, if I'm talking about green and blue, I would prefer, and green and blue from Colorpop, I think I will go for Moira because they're more vibrant, especially the Buzz color, and the other one, what color is this one? RHEA. So these 2 colors, I think I will go for Moira, while this one is these 2 colors. Again, I don't see a big difference, especially with the green, as I already show you. This is 2 green. This is the top one is Colorpop, the bottom is Moira. Really, where you see the difference? Honestly, there is barely no difference. So green is both, I think, the same, but the blue one, Ventura, I will go with a Buzz. So this is going to be my preference because I think the Buzz is reflected brighter and reflection a bit stronger than the Colorpop one. Ventura is the least shifted color from the Colorpop collection. So if you don't want too much shifting and more color, then you go with this one. In my case, I like more shifting, so I will prefer to go with Moira. The color is Buzz. Moira and from Colorpop. From Colorpop, this orange one, I think I prefer more than this. So this is electric and this is movie star. Is brighter than electric, but again, if you're looking for the yellow undertone, So you can go for this one. If you look for more orange undertone, you go for this one. They're both good, but this is the difference. If I am talking about Moira and these three liners, as I told you, this one is pretty light, and this two, I was actually having a best hope for that. I think I like it, but I don't really impress too much. Why? Because my waterline, I can see them, but it's not like I see them that as I expected. But I really enjoy how these colors look on my upper part. They're really beautiful. Look at this. So I think I'm going to use them more on my upper part. I will try again to use them on my low, like a waterline, but so far for my waterline, I'm not as impressed. As impressed over here. So they're not bad either. So that's it. And the other colors, like a darker from Colorpop, Pixie and Acting Up, they're gorgeous, but they're more darker base. This, when you put it in a waterline, they look pretty the same as a dark. Power Trip from Colorpop is actually not bad color. Also, I can suggest it if you like darker base. But overall, I enjoy all collection. I really told you which is my favorite if I see from Moira and Colorpop. So definitely, again, I will go for these two, maybe instead of these two. And if you want to check it out, more details for Colorpop liners multichromes, don't forget, I will leave the description box the link so you can go and check it out more. But my idea today was comparison some colors and create a look and show you the each color from Moira. I hope I was clear. Let me know if you have this liners, if you have both collection. I mean, from Colorpop is a whole collection, but from Moira I just choose some colors. Maybe next time I will choose more if I'm going to decide to order something, but I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching me. Thank you very much for supporting. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And as you know, my channel is not just about makeup, colorful makeup with a new touch. It's also about the other aspect, which I already told you about it. And I see you soon. Пока-пока. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. Depends where you are. Bye.